Hi, and welcome to another riveting edition of The Kitty Goddess, or meganarielclark, reading poetry from I Knead My Mommy and other poems by kittens by Francesco Marciuliano. This is part 2 of the book here. If you missed part 1, it's also on my channel. All right, let's get started. Chapter 2 is New Family. And there's a kitten truism here that says, if you ever forget your person's name, it's either chair or sofa, depending on their position. Isn't that the truth? Or bed, or blanket in some cases. Oh goodness. Okay, so here's the kitten picture for this one. Look at the kitty, it says peekaboo. All right, this poem is called I Will Save You. Meow, 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 meow. Don't you worry. Scratch, 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 scratch. Don't you fear. Bang, 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 bang. Don't you think for 1 second that I will ever stop, that I will ever give up, that I will ever leave you behind this locked bedroom door, for I will save you from another sleepless night without me. Guess who? Oh, cats are crazy. I don't know what it is about cats and closed doors, but they just go nuts. Here's a saucer of milk, which is actually not recommended, save for the occasional treat, perhaps. It gives them the runs, and it makes it smell extra rank. So for those of you that don't have a cat and in the future acquire a cat or encounter a cat that you'd like to give milk to, just don't make a habit of it. Your nose will thank you. And on that note, this poem is called Wet. First I get my tongue wet, then I get my chin wet, then I get my paw wet, then I get my head wet, then I'm soaking wet, then I'm burning mad, then I'm wearing it like a turtle shell, then I'm telling myself that next time I'll read the instruction manual before I try to drink milk from a bowl again. I can see that going in like slow motion. They try and then it That was my interpretation of a cat with a milk bowl flipped over on top of them. Anyway, the next poem is called There Is an Older Cat. There is an older cat who does not want me here. There is an older cat who hisses when I approach. There is an older cat who eats my food, who steals my toys, who pushes me off chairs, who bats me on the head, who bites me on the neck. There is an older cat who does not know just how big my breed gets. But there is an older cat who in 6 months' time is going to learn that 24/7. Oh, I misread that. There is an older cat who in 6 months' time is going to learn that 24/7. I feel like this was written by my cat, Albus Dumbledore. My nickname for him is, well, I guess if children are watching this, I shouldn't say my nickname for him, but I did give him a middle name the other day. So his full name is Albus In the Way Dumbledore. That is his official now entire name. So when he and his twin sister Virginia Werewolf arrived to my 1-bedroom apartment where I already had my tortoiseshell Michelle Obama, she was not about it. She said I made a great big terrible mistake, and she was all skibbity paps on the twins, and now he's bigger than she is. Virginia's not, but Albus is bigger than Michelle. And she still does a lot of hissing. And it's a party. Everything's great. It's fine. Moving on. Our next poem. Look at the baby. Our next poem is called Hello. Hello, baby. Look at it again. Look at that baby. What a baby. Okay. Hello. And you wake up screaming. Hello. And you nick yourself shaving. Hello. And you spill coffee on your groin. Hello. And you fall down 6 steps of stairs. Hello. And you smash your head on the front door every morning when I leap out of nowhere and meow, hello! You do something so very, very funny that I'm reminded once more how... Whoop! Speaking of Albus, I'm wearing a long sleeve skirt. I'm on kind of like a tall dining chair. And Albus decided he was really intrigued by this skirt, wanted to know what was up in there. So I just got a little hello from my own. Hey, buddy, do you want to come say hi? Do you want to come say hi? Come here. Come here. Come here. Hi. Hello. The people want to meet you. This is Albus Dumbledore. Now, none of my cats really like being held, so he's probably very concerned and will start squirming here shortly. But this chunk boy, he right here, look at, now I'm trying to show them your chunk tum. Look at the chunk tum. He put his tail, don't look at my chunk tum. Look at that chunk tum. Now, this is not nearly as chunk a tum as Pistachio here, who weighs 18.5 pounds. This little guy is about half that. So, anyway, are you over this? Are you very over this? Okay, I'll put you over here. All right. Oh, love the view. Thank you. Albus and Virginia are my first long-haired cats, and I'm learning a lot of lessons. Like, I will never again have a long-haired cat. Anyway, the rest of the it just keeps coming back. There's so much. The rest of the poem goes, you do something so very, very funny that I'm reminded once more how lucky I am to live with someone with such great comedic timing. And once more, God, I made a mistake of picking him up. Thank you. All right, here's that other kitten again. Way cute. Hello. I had nothing to say to introduce this kitten. This poem is called Luxury. These right here are the softest, are the comfiest, are the most luxurious bed sheets I ever hacked on. Thank you again for inviting me into your home. That's one of the worst sounds ever as a cat owner. All of a sudden you hear, no! The timing is perfect. Like this is 100% a cold read. And my banter and in between stuff is I hope not too terribly obviously, but obviously not practiced or rehearsed at all. This next poem is called And Then You Said No. And then you said no. And then I looked at you waiting for a definition, and then you said no. Again, as if no defined the word no. No, no, no. And then I realized you must be practicing a musical note over and over again. No! And then I went back to shoving my paw in your mayo. This next poem is called My Kitten Brother. My kitten brother, my kitten best friend, my favorite kitten with whom I've shared every great kitten adventure 2 great kittens could ever have, is apparently a schnauzer, but I won't tell him that, for it would break his kitten heart. That is adorable. Imagine a little schnauzer and a kitten, and the schnauzer thinks he's a kitten, and yeah. The sad part is the rambling and talking I'm doing now. I would probably be doing anyway without the camera on. I just do this in case anyone is as bored as I am right now. Happy quarantine, everybody. Secure room. I can hear the resident cat sniffing, scratching, scrambling to reach under my closed door. But before he can enter, I have to feel more secure. I have to build up my courage. I have to perfect my insane eyes. Because when we first meet, I want the resident cat to think, damn, he crazy, and just cede the entire couch to me outright. Sounds like a good plan to me. Kittens. This is the one that's on the back cover, but it's a better picture. But it's called I'm Right Here. Just because I'm a kitten, just because I don't say a word, just because no one else is here, just because I'm not even looking at you, doesn't mean you have just cause to do whatever you want, as if you were all alone. I'm just saying, because if you shove that finger any further up your nostril, it's going to get stuck on the second knuckle. I'm very concerned about your finger going up your nose, and I'm judging you. That's what that poem means. Feel free to give your own interpretation of these poems in the comments below. This one's called Forfeit. Remember that time? That first time? That glorious, magical, wonderful time when I begged and begged and begged and you gave in to me? Yeah. You might as well have signed over the lease to your house to me that day. Please stop. I am. I still am. Sigh. Yes, I am. For a 5th time, that would be me. So I'm begging you, please stop asking, who's that fuzzy, funny fur face? Because you're sounding less like a loving pet parent and more like the most unprepared job interviewer on the planet. Fuzzy, funny fur face. That's what you're about to see, but better because it's a kitten. Yeah, licking his nostril. I wonder if it tastes good. He's a kitten licking his nose. That's really cool though, if I can get it close enough for you to see like how the tongue just molds over the nose of the cat. Molding tongue nostril business. Looking good. Lick, lick, slobber, lick, lick. There. Now, all your left arm hairs point in the same direction and glisten and smell of seafood surprise, and you're welcome. I'm having so much fun with this. I hope you guys are enjoying it. There's just like 2 or 3 more poems left of this section. All right, this one's called Now I Know. The first time you clipped my nails, I thought this person is a maniac. The first time you cleaned my teeth, I thought this person is a lunatic. The first time you gave me a bath, I thought this psychopath must be stopped. The first time you lovingly brushed my fur, I thought, great, now I feel guilty for having shoved all those things in your mouth while you slept. 'Cause 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 This one's called Let Me Count. I love you. I love you. Let me count the reasons that I love you. 1, you are so kind. 3, you are so warm. The letter Q, you are so giving. Ampersand, you are so... Let me instead counter by saying I'm only a kitten, and so my counting skills are not up to par. But from a scale of 1 to 100, know that my love for you is easily exclamation point. I think this one is like one of my favorites so far. I haven't read this book in forever, so it's like I'm reading it all for the first time. Is that cat hair off the side of my frickin' grumble, 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 Albus? I like this poem the best so far, the Let Me Count. Oh, look at this prissy baby. Look at that face and those little paws and that floofy tail. Who's a fuzzy, funny, fuzzy face? It's been a few days since the last video. I haven't had much in the way of human interaction since then. If you can see an evident decline in my mental health, I apologize. This one's called Pretty Kitty. There's a little red bow in my hair. There's a flowery hat on my head. There's a pink frilly dress on my body. There are plastic pearls around my neck. There's like 100 stuffed animals around me. There's a little girl pouring me pretend tea. There's an open door. There's the one chance for this fluffy kitty to escape, to dye her fur black and to rename herself Destroyer. And that's spelled Destroya, just so you know. And oh my God, if this cat went and like dyed itself black and called itself Destroyer, like I wonder if she's wanting to like stay around the house and be that way, or if she's just gonna be like on the loose, Destroyer gone wild. Alley cats beware. And that concludes the what was the name of this portion? That concludes the new family section. Stay tuned for chapter 3, New Adventures. Woo-wee. Hope you're having a good day. Excuse me, I had a soft drink earlier and gave me some burpees. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're being wise, making good choices, not going around other people, staying inside. If you are going outside, it's not in groups or to meet up with groups, and you're maintaining at least 6 feet. Hope you're not being an ass to people you meet. I rhymed. Just don't be dumb, please. Please, please, please. Thank you. Thank you.